Well, hello there, welcome to the stream. My name is Quimby, and today we are going to be playing Slay the Princess the Pristine Cut. I actually can't tell who got first, because my streaming software was being really annoying, and it was like, you're not logged into your Twitch account. I'm like, I'm literally logged into my Twitch account. It looks like it was Penny. So, probably congratulations to you, and also hello to Korage. Good morning, Gamer Nation. Morning, Nation Good Gamer, says Candy Bot, and you know what? Fair and reasonable. Hi everyone. Let's talk about it right now, and then not worry about it for the rest of the stream. So I was not here yesterday because the election results for the United States presidential election have not gone a way that I am comfortable and happy with. And yesterday I needed some time to wallow in misery and to feel really scared and upset about the world. And to be honest, I still feel really scared and upset in a lot of ways. However, and this is important, I am determined to not let it control my life. Really, really bound and determined. So we are going to have a great time today. I love to stream, so I'm gonna stream. We're gonna, be here enjoying ourselves, hanging out. We're gonna do great, and then I'm going to spend the next 4 years being probably really concerned about a lot of things, but ultimately I'm going to try to make do the best of it. Gonna try and protect the people in my community and find ways to help my loved ones and all the things, and that's what we're gonna do, is we're just gonna live with it. But for today we're going to talk to my girlfriend, because you know what, they can't take me being in love with an eternal goddess lady who beats me up all the time. They can't take that from me. So we'll be talking with her today. I've got some, I want to see if I can find the Fury today, and then maybe also Wraith is what I'm thinking about that. And then we'll probably fight her, and we might get in another princess. We might get in another princess after that, but we shall certainly see. And that is the end of our intro section. I'm gonna go ahead and change the scene. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and pop. Oh, I need to get rid of the text for this so that we can keep a look. And content warning, this is a horror game not intended for all audiences. Please visit blacktibgames.com if you need a list of specific content warnings. It contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on occasion has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these effects cause health issues for you, you can disable in the game's preferences. I will not be disabling them, so just be cautious and aware. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. And it is a love story, and I'm in love. We have just taken the Razor's heart to the Long Quiet. If we look at our memories gallery here, you can see we've got the Razor in, and we got some good sections of her stuff going on. But today we are going to try to get to this ending, which I'm assuming at this point is the Fury. And I'm very excited to see the Fury. I think that's gonna be great. And yeah, that's really what we've got at this point. Who do I think this is again? Goes from Beast, or is it? Huh? Oh, I thought I'd figured this out. Oh, Moment of Clarity. This is Moment of Clarity, I think. Yeah. Anyway, let's load this up. All right. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Perhaps it will. Alright. Yeah, I'm ready to go back I'm ready.
I will be here
Let's
when it
find
is
the
time
Fury.
for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Here we are again.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh man, princess slaying, I guess. I don't think we're actually gonna slay her on this one. Yeah, I think we're gonna have her slay us, which, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. All right, let's go to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Hero, as always, has a point. I will be attempting to slay her, though, unfortunately.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I think he does know what he's talking about. Let's proceed to the cabin, though.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
He really never mentions the windows, does he?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, we are going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
It is notable that, like, and it's not surprising at all knowing what we know about the narrator, but it's always, if the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Never, like, it's almost a sympathy, but not quite. You know, it's never, we're here to help the princess with this problem of living in this oppressive place. It's always, well, I mean, I guess we may as well slay her then.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Hi.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
It's so wild, because we know that I've got so many wings and feathers from the Princess and the Dragon run. Terrifying.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I have teeth. I have teeth in my mouth.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I don't know, it might be. I'm going to tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm stealing my resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Because I'm silly.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
It's because I'm so silly.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
We're going to attempt to slay the princess. Here we
Doubt,
go. Yep, that's
unfortunately,
it.
clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit,
Can
that
still take her.
hurt. Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
We can still take her.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath,
She's so
equally
pretty.
exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me?
Oh, and there goes Candy Belt wanting me to drink water and stretch. Yeah, I'm fine pausing on this frame for a bit. She's real pretty with the blood. Ma'am, I know, ma'am. Right, there was some water, and then we did just a little bit of standing up. Just a very little bit is all. You know, I haven't been streaming for that long. It's not like I need to stretch that badly, but ma'am. Whoo! She's so pretty.
Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If
Ouch.
the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Ouch.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Look at her bloodied knuckles. She's so hot.
Oh.
Oh, I wish we still had the bloodied knuckles on this shot.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
Yeah?
do you really think this is the end?
Not quite.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
And you die! The adversary! Alright, chatters, there's a couple ways we can get to Fury on this.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I don't have to tell you, it'll be the end of the world. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
I don't know, man.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Me when we win.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Okay, well, let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning. before you go any further.
Yeah, hit me with it.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Yeah, sure, man.
Don't believe a word she says.
Oh, no, definitely not. No, for sure. No, 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 no.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
No, I would argue that you can cheat in fights, but I see what the stubborn is going for here.
Are you sure about that?
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
I don't know, man.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Let's go. Proceed into the cabin.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
God, there's a pristine blade perched on its edge.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in
windows.
here.
He never mentions the windows.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Oh, stop bickering and just get on with it. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
Me, I care. I care about whether I'm being lied to.
As do I. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
I'm gonna approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Oh, gosh
I
damn
hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Oh, very ridiculous.
But it was there a second ago.
Yeah, sorry if I'm yawning a lot. I got like 5 hours of sleep last night, which is fine, but a little eepy.
And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Fine, sure, we'll get to fighting. Oh, do I take the blade or do I not take the blade? I think... Ooh, because it's a tricky line to walk between Eye of the Needle and the Fury. I think if I take the blade and then run, I'll get to Fury for sure. We'll come back. We'll do a proper adversary run another time.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulphuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I guess, but I think she's chillin'.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Fierce voice.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Let's fight.
This
Except
isn't
not really.
what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Yeah, she is threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
I think we could do both. I won't, but we
As
could.
you descend the final
Hi.
step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Oh, adversary is so hot. Look at her and her tail. My goodness. Heckles. What a wump. Her first of all, welcome to the stream. It's lovely to have you. A womp for the adversary? Hi, ma'am. She's so... I love the adversary. I think she's neat. I think she's kind of cool. She's about to pound me into a pulp, but that's fine.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Yeah, yeah, it really does not.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
I did bring my knife.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
I really hope you do. You look... different.
You look exactly the same.
Oh, the shadow creature.
All right, fine. I believe you.
Okay, alright, Close. Thank you for the rickroll. Very cool. I'll have this show up on screen so I can mark it for you. And thank you for the exclamation marks. Very cool. Very pog.
What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously.
I don't know, man.
You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time?
Mm-hmm.
Me. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think you get a vote, though.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Oh, he's getting upset. He's revealing more information than he meant to, I think. Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy.
You're joking, right? I'm just going to pretend that you're joking.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, you better be joking. We can't win unless you take this seriously.
Who said anything about winning? So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
So you're happy that Trump won? No, I'm really upset and scared about it, to be honest. Like, I don't see any reason hiding it. I'm very concerned for how the next 4 years of my life is gonna go, but we fight the good fight anyway, you know? Gonna have to just make it through anyway. That's in my I think the best practice of revenge for a lot of things is to live well and live happily, and I'm going to do my absolute best to do that. Wish the one had won. Yeah, I really wish Harris had won, and to be honest, there's admittedly a big part of me that's really hoping that there was evidence of like interference in elections and some law breaking, that some recounts will flip some things around, but I'm not gonna base all of my hopes on that. I'm preparing myself for anything, really. But yeah, had to take the day off yesterday to wallow in misery about it, but now I am mostly just resigned and ready to go, you know? Hey, we'll make it through somehow, no matter what. Alright. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye!
Oh, you've got another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
As you step towards the stairs, you hear the heavy creak of straining metal. And then a snap.
Hi, ma'am.
She's loose. You have to make a decision, and you have to make it fast.
I'm running. Okay, team, what are we thinking? Run like hell.
You do your best to scramble up the stairs before the princess can reach you.
You coward.
Yeah, I'm just going.
You practically feel her steamy breath on the back of your neck, but you manage, just barely, to throw yourself over the threshold and slam the heavy stone doors behind you.
I don't think it's gonna last very long, but you know.
You're safe, if only for a moment.
'Cause...
Do you think this door is enough to hold me? You're not getting out of this. I don't care how many things I have to break. I'm getting the fight I want.
Am I one of the things you're gonna break? Could be kind of neat, is all I'm saying.
The entire cabin shakes as the princess throws herself against the basement door.
Oh boy.
It's huge and made of stone. We're fine, right?
So I see the womp coming. Huh, where did the womp go? Oh, enclosed. I saw that you redeemed a... Okay, there it is. I don't know how that got out of order, but, is that the womp for me running away from the fight? Can't believe this. I just want to meet my beautiful girlfriend, the Fury, that's all.
Of course we are. Any second now she's gonna break through that entryway. And we're finally going to get to do what we came here to do.
You're late, Womp? Yeah, that was really weird how the Womp came after the exclamation marks.
Another impact shakes the cabin, a massive gash splitting its way up the stone doors.
Oh, she won't get us.
Here she comes.
The doors explode outwards, shards of stone clattering against the walls as the princess emerges from the basement.
JK. I would never cause a womp to happen after exclamation marks. That's so silly.
Stop running.
Maybe I'll keep running, you don't know.
We're doomed! In a fit of violence, the princess explodes across the room and closes the gap between you.
Oh gosh.
You do your best to defend yourself from her onslaught, but you're sorely outmatched. For every wound you inflict on her, she inflicts 2 on you until, finally, you're no longer able to so much as stand. Your body is giving out.
Big rip for me, honestly.
Giving out? No, nobody's giving out. We're just getting started.
Don't
Nah.
be delusional, it's over.
Yeah, I think we're,
You fall to your knees.
rip.
Is that it? You're supposed to be tougher than this. Come on, get up. Keep fighting me.
Sorry, ma'am. Normally I would. I absolutely would, but just this time we have to do it differently.
No, this isn't right. Listen to me. Listen to her. We can do this.
We can't.
Ow.
Why won't you get up?
Ouchie.
She kicks you in the chest, splinters from your shattered ribs stabbing into your heart and lungs. Your vision starts to swim. Finally, her face, twisted into an expression of disappointment and fury, fades.
Ah, heck.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
No, gosh darn it! Hold on. Where are my autosaves? JK. Oh, gosh darn it. I could have sworn that would have done it, but... how to get Fury again? She's so hot. She's literally so hot. My goodness. Okay. How do I get Fury from here again? Do I need to kill her? Maybe I kill her? Maybe that's how we do Fury? How do I do Fury? Let's jump all the way back to... yeah, the with the timestamps here. It is pretty nice, yeah. Let's jump all the way back to here. Okay. I'm actually here to free you.
Free her? You aren't. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
You don't want to be free? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm fine right where I am.
Okay, hold on. Did you hear that? Maybe we don't have to do anything. If she's fine where she is, maybe...
But you're going to have to fight me to the death.
Ah, gosh darn it.
Never mind. There is no happy ending where everyone makes it out of this place alive. You either deal with her here, right now, or she'll eventually find her way out. Whether she even wants to leave is hardly relevant. This cabin won't last forever.
This cabin won't last forever is always such an interesting one to me, that, like, The narrator knows that the construct won't last forever. Although I do really quick want to check. Oh gosh, darn, wrong button. I want to look at my memories. You have adversary. Okay, so going back did still bring us back to here. Okay. Okay, alright. Cool, we chillin'.
Hear that? Between him and her, that should be all the motivation you need. Now stop standing there and fight her.
No, stop standing there and slay her.
I don't know, man.
You're being a bit semantic, aren't you? I am, but it's an important distinction. If you're going to see this through, you need to hold the right intent. This isn't a sparring match. It is a lethal confrontation that will decide the future of everything.
And he's so right, is I have to have intent to slay if this is going to work.
Fine. As long as it leads to a fight, do whatever he just said.
Oh, stubborn, that's not it, bud. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to attempt to free the princess.
I'm sorry, did I hear that right? Did you just say you're going to try and free her?
I think if I don't fight her, then she'll get mad at me and turn into the Fury.
She doesn't even want to be free.
Exactly. So beyond the apocalyptic moral implications of letting her out, how do we even think that's going to work?
Great question, let's try it.
I mean, we have a weapon, right? We could always just cut her out, yeah? While she's trying to kill you.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, why not? And then what? Do you think she'll just follow you out of here? Maybe. I don't know. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
It's probably worth a shot.
No, it's not.
I mean, I think it is. We're doing it. Free the princess.
Actually, no, you're not. I have a responsibility to the world here, and I'm not just going to let you throw yourself into a scenario where the literal best outcome is the end of everything.
Come on, narrator.
Until you come up with any other idea, your body remains standing rigidly in place.
Come on.
What do you think you're doing? You can't just order our body around like it's some sort of doll.
Watch me. Your left arm lifts towards the ceiling and your hand twists into an obscene gesture. See? I can make you do whatever I want.
Yeah, alright.
So what? You barely managed to lift our arm.
What are you doing? What is that? Why are you moving so weird?
Thank you, princess.
The princess, taken aback, flashes her own rude gesture in return.
Yeah, you know, I'll take the womp on that one. That was, yeah, alright.
You, decision maker. I want us to fight her as much as he wants us to kill her, but this is boorish. Just ignore him. If you want to try and free her, I don't think there's much he can do to actually stop you.
Thank you, stubborn. We are going to free the princess.
You know what? Fine. Blade in hand, you charge forward to try and free the princess from her bindings.
A soundless feather monster flips her off in real time.
Finally! I have no idea what you were just doing, but I'm glad it's over.
As you slash across her wrist, her elbow comes
we
crashing
might end
down
up with
on
eye
your
of the needle.
skull. An unsettling crack echoes in your ears.
Ah,
It's a
man.
devastating blow. Your body crumples to the floor, limbs suddenly refusing to respond. This might be it.
That's it, huh? You've gotten really soft.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Really? In just one blow?
I mean, we're so silly.
Yes.
Oh, come on, that's hardly fair. We're not dead. You're just flipping the table over.
It is what it is. You're dead. Finished. Over.
I think the stubborn might try and argue back here, but I think I'm gonna try and just die.
All right, fine. This whole thing's a frustrating mess anyways. We're better off with a fresh start. I'll see you two next time.
No, gosh darn it! Oh, chat. Chat, I'm trying real hard here. I'm trying real hard to remember how to get to the Fury. Okay, alright, we're looking this up on the internets. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Or I want to see my beautiful girlfriend, the Fury. I know she's different in this version. She's different. Okay. Adversary. Okay, this says flee from the adversary or pacify the adversary leads to the Fury. But I tried fleeing from her. I think maybe it was taking the knife. I think maybe if I hadn't taken the knife, then we would have done it. But I think it's too late to go back to the knife thing now. If I fight her, I'm going to either end up with Eye of the Needle or or adversary. Yeah. How do you pacify the adversary? That's my big question here. And do I want to go back and do this again? I feel like I'm using up some of my roots with the adversary here. Maybe if I refuse to strike back, that'll do something? Huh. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's difficult.
You're on a path.
You know what?
in
I have the needle.
If you weren't so
We're
damn
doing this.
focused on freeing her, we wouldn't have died back there. You're strong, but you're bullheaded. This isn't a fight, it's a puzzle. She's stronger than us, but we can use that to our advantage.
You know, I don't think I've done Eye of the Needle with the Skeptic before, so you know what? I'll take it. This is a new experience.
I hate puzzles.
I've never done a puzzle myself, but anything that doesn't get us beaten to death is good in my book. What do you have in mind?
I mean, there's always the Fury route from the tower. There's always the route where you kill the tower. We'll try it. We'll do this now, and then we'll maybe do some other things later.
Same thing as last time, only we'll be smarter about it. We're getting her out of there. After that, we're seeing what happens.
All right.
Are you insane? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If she gets out of here, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
So it looks like our basic idea is still the same as the path where we have the hunted. I do miss the hunted, but you know what? The Skeptic's pretty good too. I do like the Skeptic.
Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met.
We've never met.
Enlighten me, then.
I have no memory of meeting you, but you've clearly seen things you weren't supposed to have seen. You'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been here.
Oh, clever narrator moment.
So where does that leave us?
It leaves us exactly where we started, and where I'm sure you've already been before. The princess, left unhindered, will bring about the end of the world. You have to put a stop to her. The only way to do that is to slay her.
Ah, gosh darn it.
Screw it. I'm sick of this smug asshole telling us what to do. If you need help busting her out of there, I'm your man.
All right, Stubborn's on board.
Welcome aboard. And if things go bad once we get her out of the cabin, well, at least you'll be able to get the fight you wanted.
Ooh, the Stubborn Skeptic team up is kind of powerful.
The rest of you had better keep those two in check. They're far along the edge of a dangerous path. Don't let them go any further.
No, I like where this is going, honestly. I didn't expect to have those two hit so hard together, but man. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like her influence has poured out into the world.
It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further.
But do we know it's her? For all we know, he's in control, pulling the strings to make us too afraid to do anything but slay her.
Okay, Skeptic.
For all we know, it could be us making the changes.
And the thing is, that is true. It's the voices.
Exactly. And at least, as things are now, there's no way for us to know. But the world is clearly not as it seems. We can't trust anything until we learn more.
If you question reality itself, there's not much I can offer in the way of persuasion, but do consider that it probably isn't helpful for anyone to doubt the ground they stand on.
Shut up, narrator. You're not helpful either. Let's see. No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through. Proceed to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
Yeah, I have. I'm gonna. I'm just gonna go down there and we'll see what happens. You know, we'll see if we hit it off.
No last advice for us? No words of warning?
From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind.
So true.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis.
Based hero moment.
There'll be time for that later. For now, you know what you have to do.
I certainly do. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Alright.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Up to you if we want the blade. I think we can goad her out of here without it.
Ooh.
Take it.
Ooh. You never mentioned the mirror.
It looks that way, sure. But it vanished the last time we interacted with it.
Drink some water.
Until proven otherwise, we shouldn't assume that it's real.
Thank you, Candybot, for the reminder to be drinking water. I'm gonna do that.
A fair assumption, especially since I can assure you that there is no mirror. The only thing at the end of this room is the door to the basement.
If there's a door on the other side of that thing, let's just smash it. Let's see if it stays there before we make any rash decisions. But if it is real, we should take a good look at it before we do any smashing.
Yeah. Do we take the blade or do we not take the blade? I'm really interested in this one, because normally I would absolutely take the blade, but I kinda want to trust the skeptic and see what happens if we don't take the blade. So let's approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you?
Yeah.
The door's right there, it's right in front of you.
I'm always committed to the bit.
This really is just like last time.
Can you really not see the mirror? Or is pretending it doesn't exist another one of your rules?
There isn't a mirror.
Is it a rule to say that there isn't a mirror when there's clearly one right there? Because if it is, it's not a very good one.
Huh.
I'm inclined to agree, but we don't know how things work here, do we?
Just smash it already.
Alright. Or no, smashing sounds fun, but I do want to... I'm trying to listen to the skeptic on this one. Let's wipe it clean.
You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement.
Oh.
As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Oh, well, there's that.
Why am I not surprised?
It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters. Before you
Hi,
is what
Tally.
may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort.
Alright.
The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
This guy.
Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Ah, yeah, the Tally emote. She just barks, you know? She's simply a dog who does some barking. I don't know what to tell you.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Can I?
She hasn't changed as much as she did the time before.
She still wants a fight, which means we still know her. We can use that to our advantage.
Ooh. If you want to fight, then how about you come get one? You sure you still want to fight? Continue to face me. Yeah, if you want to fight, then how about you come and get one?
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Alright.
Don't worry about the chains. I've got a plan.
He's got a plan.
Yeah, we'll just have to get her to break them.
Yeah. Continue to the basement landing.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you.
There surely is solid ground beneath me.
We best remember how to get back up. The last thing we want is to be stuck between a wall and a raging devil.
Yeah.
You turn to
Oh,
face
hello.
what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
Hi.
Her face droops.
There you are. But this time you don't even have that little knife. Do you think this is a joke?
It's,
Do you need me to break those fragile bones again to remind you how serious this is?
okay, hot, but...
Good. You don't even have to goad her. She's doing it all herself. Let her break those chains and then run. Lead her out of here. She'll chase us without a second thought. You know what? I should have tried to intervene earlier because I can't let you do that. I won't. Tough shit. We're the ones in control here.
Yeah. No, really, the Stubborn Skeptic team up it's surprisingly compelling. I really like the way these two work.
It's not the...
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, doesn't feel nice to be yanked around against your will, does it? Bloody
Oh.
desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Well, that was quick.
Okay, she's taken the bait. Now let's get out of here.
You and I
Without
run.
hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near the top,
Hi.
hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
She's so hot.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
That's really hot.
We're planning on it. You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
We gotta go.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Ooh, she's got some points.
Sure, we don't want a weapon. We don't have time. We just have to get her outside. That's what matters.
All right, Skeptic, I'm trusting you on this one.
You're making a mistake.
Do I take the blade or it's too late? Run for the door. I'm trusting Skeptic, you know? Hey, even if this turns out poorly, we can always come back and do another run of, we can always come back and do another run like this. And, hey, you know, it's my policy to always trust the second voice on a chapter 3.
You continue to the door. It'd be a real shame if it was stuck.
Shut up, narrator.
Don't listen to him. Locks are nothing. Just barrel through. No!
Free her!
Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass.
Yeah!
You bastard.
Yeah.
You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. So, this is what the end looks like.
Oh, she's hot. And look at the cabin. It's not even the inside. It's not even there anymore.
What is this place? Where are we? This doesn't feel right.
It's freedom. Don't you get everything known down there has been a lie? Whatever we find out here is the truth. It's the only way for us to be free. Oh my gosh, is this the allegory of the cave? Don't know, but I was hoping we could find out together. What do you mean this doesn't feel right? You know what? I like this option that's very allegory of the cave. Don't you get it? Everything down there has been a lie. Whatever we find out here is the truth. It's the only way for us to be free.
Free? This is just... What is this? This is just another place. I don't care about places. I only care about you. Is this what you wanted? For me to see this?
Oh, that's really compelling.
Fine then. I've seen it. Are you happy? Are you finally going to come back to me? Are we finally going to fight?
Oh, this is really compelling.
She readies her powerful legs to charge you, but then she slumps.
But I don't feel like fighting anymore. I'm cold. It feels like this is where I'm supposed to be, like stepping out of that door was some driving purpose I've long forgotten. But I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Oh man, this is really compelling.
I'm so confused.
Oh, it's gonna be okay.
I'm sorry. It's cold.
Oh, it's gonna be okay. Oh, she's really hot. Oh, I have the needle. I love you. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again. Feels too good to be true.
It's gonna be okay, you guys. We're gonna approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Okay, so first things first is actually we're going to hop into the memories gallery. The Eye of the Needle. For those who dwell in caves, meaning lies beyond the shadows dancing on the walls. Oh my gosh, it is the allegory of the cave. Whoa! Not watching my sounds off, I just wanted to say hi and I miss you. Aww. Hi, Spoon. Good luck with your travels. Heart. Oh gosh. Wrong, I did the wrong greater than or less than. It's fine. Yep, alright. Aw, that's nice of Spoon to drop by. Alright, so I have the needle we got. These aren't the same woods, and this isn't the same cabin. I thought this was supposed to be a cabin. If the princess lives here, something here would probably be a favor. Give chase. The only way out is through the Eye of the Needle. Ooh! The only way out is through the Eye of the Needle. It's, The skeptic companion thread the Eye of the Needle and lead her to the other side. Okay, what else have we got? Mistake you made last time is not pushing yourself hard enough. Okay. Thread the Eye of the Needle and slay her once and for all. Also have misery. Yo. Out of misery moment. Yeah. Alright. Thread the Eye of the Needle. Give chase but fail to thread the Eye of the Needle. Ah, gosh. You've been here before. Okay, alright. Well, it looks like we definitely still have some things to come back to on this one. For sure. And then, yeah, adversary, we still have a lot to do as well. So now, okay, sorry, we're just running over this really quick. Princess Fanny, I guess. Thanks. I will absolutely do that. Okay, the only second chapter princess we're missing is the stranger, and I'll wait for our next run to do that so that I can do her first. Then we have the Fury. We'll probably have to get that one in the next one because I do want to do the Wraith next. I want to do Nightmare to Wraith for our next one, and then there's a decent number of chapter 3s that we haven't found yet, so we're gonna be figuring them out. I want to do yeah, I mean, I definitely want to make it to Fury next time around. We're gonna do Wraith here. Moment of Clarity we'll probably do on the next run. I haven't done the Wild yet. I could do that from either the Beast or the Witch, but I kind of want to get Thorn in as well. I don't know what this is, but then we also have Grey and whatever this is. So yeah, we'll we're popping off. For now, Eye of the Needle, so hot. Look at that lip stylization. My goodness. She's so hot. Okay. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart.
She will make for a burning heart.
Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, the allegory of the cave goes hard on this one. Okay. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Let's see. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No. Their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does, but you're going to have to keep that to yourself.
It's nice to be with someone whose thoughts I can never know as mine.
Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm ready to go back. Let's get our next round started.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
We'll finally know what we are.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Alright, chat. This is our 5th princess for this playthrough. So that means after this
You're
is
on a path
Shifting
in
Mound.
the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It's literally going to be the end of the world. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, I want to look at something with the memories gallery really quick. I want to look at the end of everything because there's a lot to do here. We could find our freedom as gods forever on this run. But I kind of maybe want to do one of those with Apotheosis. Return to beginning Slayer once and for all. My goodness. I could try and reset everything on this one. Take the knife and then have her wipe our memories. Yeah. There's so many of them where I'm supposed to destroy her without any outside help, and I feel really bad about that. I don't want to slay her. But it's telling me that it's telling me that I've gotta to complete the memories gallery. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll probably maybe try and reset from this. Okay, alright. Let's continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I will surely find the princess within.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll just simply believe her. I don't know.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Who knows, honestly.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm gonna be a coward on this run, so... You know, take that as you will. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
This is the
Perched
table.
on that table is a pristine blade.
It's a pristine blade. Now, I think I can get to the nightmare from either route, but it's been a hot second since I did the one where you don't take the blade, so I think that's what we're gonna do.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright. Let's enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
So true.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Oh, hi, Folktai, with all those numbers behind it. Boo. Ah! This is so scary. Oh my gosh, I got spooked. It's very appropriate for this run, though. We're gonna go for Nightmare on this one.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
And I'm about to play an even more dangerous game. Let's continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
Yeah, Wump is an appropriate reaction to that. I'm gonna be a coward. I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna leave you here in this basement forever. And then I'm gonna try and kill her as a nightmare. I'm going for Wraith, because that's one that I haven't gotten in my gallery yet. Hi.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Hi.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Are you? You know, I'm doing all right, as well as can be expected today. How you doing, Folktai? I hope that life is treating you kindly at the moment.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
There's a lot riding on me here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I wonder if I can get it from Examine the Chains, but I feel like that would make me feel just so terribly awful. Although, hold on, sorry, I know I'm referring to my memories gallery a lot. Missing, yeah, okay, we need to find the stranger. Thought you said she wasn't armed. I don't know how I'm gonna get that one. Get her to break her own chains. This looks like the good ending. It's not my belly hurts and I'm sick. That's so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that, Folktai. Maybe your belly should just get with the program and stop hurting. I don't know. I think that could be neat. It should just get good. I'm like maybe 10% sick. I keep sneezing today. In a way that makes me think that there might be something going on, but it's not enough to actually affect like the rest of my life, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to get I know how to get this one. That's the good ending. I don't know how to get to do either of these two though, so we'll figure that out. Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Uh-huh. We're here and yep, I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Just let's talk about this. I'm keeping you here.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
It'll be fine.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
It's fine.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Ah, she's so dangerous.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I wonder what happens if you move from this point to either of these. I mean, retrieve the blade, I feel like, would just then go to, like, the beast route. But I wonder if she goes soft again if you examine the chains. I don't know. And, huh. Oh, the urge to explore this, of what happens with here. I want middle. I mean, yeah, I know if I lock her in the basement, that'll take us to Nightmare. But oh, what'll happen if we examine the chains?
You can't be serious.
The music has already changed.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
She's nice
You're
again.
making a huge mistake.
Yeah, probably. I've definitely derailed my route
No.
at this point.
I think you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Yeah, we've definitively moved on to the moved on to the beast witch route.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
This is still fine, because now we can either go wild or we can either go wild or thorn on this. Let's see. I'm going to check upstairs. Oh, and thank you for the boop, folk time. Much appreciated. Or wait, with this, I think, yeah, I think, okay, I think we are going to end up with witch, because I've already done damsel on this route. So this is probably going to be that I'm going to try to free her, and then the narrator is going to make me kill her, is probably what's going to happen here. Oh, and if there's Nikki, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Is there a way to break the chains?
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Yeah, because she's based.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
I did not see that coming at all.
Is someone else here?
Let's try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
No, really? Let's return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
I don't know, man.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. I blame the narrator.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Oh, here we go.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
She's so hot.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
The clang of bouncing metal, chat.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Wait, what? What? I don't know, we can't get her out, so she decides to take things into her own hands.
Or we could use it to free her.
True.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I don't think I've ever slain the princess from here. Does that put us onto beast route? Let's chat. You know what? Hey, now that we've derailed from our original plan, let's just get a bit silly with it. Let's slay the princess.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally.
Slay queen. I don't think I've seen this shot before.
The wound drives her to the ground.
Oh man.
Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
I feel like we're gonna end up at beast.
You
No.
bastard.
Witch.
Were you lying to me this whole time?
I feel like this is witch.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back.
Hi, ma'am.
Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Yeah, we're headed towards witch.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure.
No, yeah, I don't know about that, narrator.
Don't waver now.
But he's right that if we waver, she'll be able to do something against us. I'm wavering, though. I'm wavering.
As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Yeah.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Yeah. Slay the
Though
princess.
your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back.
Oh gosh, there goes Candybot telling me to drink some water and stuff. Alright, I guess that's important or whatever. So, okay, I've got my water bottle here. Chat, you guys should also be drinking water. It's important to be looking after your hydration. Yeah, Candybot also wants me to stand up a little bit. It is nice to get blood flow in your legs. If you've been like sitting for a while, I recommend you take a little stand break too. We do a little bit of standing, just simply as a treat. It's just as a treat, I'm sure you understand. That's all we've got going on here. Alright. Now that I've had my mandatory little stand up and stretch break, let's keep fighting this princess.
You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
Jayshu, thank you for the absolutely nothing. I'm sure you've already gotten it. I don't think I've seen this room before either, and she's so pretty. And thank you for the lurk, Folktai. Much appreciated. Thank you for stopping by. It was lovely to meet you. Yeah, bye. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. She's so pretty in this frame. I don't think I've seen it before. Look at her. Oh my gosh, with her big ol' eyes. Chat, I love her. Do you like my drawing in her? I'm proud of it. Yeah, it looks great, Jayshu. Here, I'll look at it again. RN. Yeah. I really like the way you've done the shading on that hair. The part looks so realistically done. Very cool.
We can still turn this around.
Can we? Princess Diana, she's so cute. Look at her. I mean, am I wrong? Are you going to tell me that I'm wrong? Look at her. Give up, finish the job, run for the stairs and lock her in the basement. Maybe she'll bleed out. Oh, we could still hit Nightmare on this. Maybe if we lock her in, if we finish the job, I think that takes us to Witch. If we give up, I think that takes us to Beast. Ooh, we could head back to Nightmare on this, but I'm sort of maybe invested in heading to Witch now at this point. Cause I haven't done Wild or Thorn at this point. So let's try and finish the job.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Chapter 2, the princess becomes the beast. Although, I think she's gonna be witch.
Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job.
Maybe if I ran, she would have broken her chains. Maybe that's how you get the thing for the gallery, but you know what, we're just gonna keep going on this path.
You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you.
Yeah.
The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons. And then you stop. Neither you nor princess able to go any further. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
Oh?
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
I mean, yeah, kind of. Voice of the Broken! So long since I last saw you slaying the princess. I lost hope. Hi, Broken! Yeah, sorry, no, I was waiting for the pristine cut, but we've got it and we are going, and I'm greatly enjoying it. I love the gallery, the memories gallery, being able to look at all the princesses here. It's been delightful, quite frankly. But yeah, Voice of the Broken, how are you doing? So you're going in blind? Yes, but I figured out a couple things. Like, for instance, that I've been tracking the way that the princesses show up in the gallery here. So I figured out that the new princess. So I found Princess and the Dragon, and I figured out that it came from Spectre, which tells me that the other new princess is I think this one, which comes from probably either Prisoner or Stranger, and I know that this one is new, and it probably comes from Damsel. So I know a couple things. What am I doing? How could I be doing? I'm completely broken. That's so true. I'm so sorry to assume otherwise. My goodness, that's really on me. I do apologize. So yeah, going in blind, but I have figured out a couple things. I think we're heading towards Witch right now.
As the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
She's so angry.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yeah, this feels like Witch for sure. Yeah! Oh, we will pay. Oh, we certainly will. I think...
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I think let's maybe hit Thorn on this one. I haven't done Thorn yet, and Wild I think I want to do from Beast first. So yeah, I think we're gonna, save Wild for our next playthrough and run that through Beast. Although, going to Wild from Witch is admittedly very compelling, and if I... Oh, there's so many princesses at this point! There's so many paths to take! I haven't done Thorn, like, ever? Interesting. Yeah. I know she's a big favorite for a lot of people, and at one point, she was one of the only princess routes that, like, all of my chat could agree on liking. I think she's sweet. I do like her. My new favorite princess is the Princess and the Dragon, though. I do have to caveat, Princess and the Dragon is my current favorite. But yeah, I mean, I guess we do this time, and then maybe next time we do Wild. From either of these two. There's a bunch of other routes we can do. Like, I want to do Damsel to whatever this is next time. I definitely want to do Fury next time. I mean, we can do Wraith again, absolutely for sure. And I also want to do Stranger. So we have a plan for other routes to take. I was meant to ask. You haven't done Thorn. Oh, I haven't done Thorn. I've done Thorn before. Yeah, no, I've certainly done Thorn before. I had a real hard time trying to convince myself to actually slay her, and I didn't have the willpower to go through with it last time, but I think I'm going to have to go through with it at some point on this time around because I want to finish the gallery.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So I've done Thorn, just not in my playthrough of the Pristine Cut, so I haven't gotten her in the gallery yet. Okay. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah, maybe.
Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
Yeah.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Slaying is so pointless. I mean, I really don't want... I never want to slay her. I'm going to have to slay her in so many times in so many different ways to complete the gallery, but it's fine. We're fine.
Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
I've already done Witch, where I was the scorpion. So yeah, I think moving on to Thorn this time would be good, and then I'll stop by her again eventually to get her for to attack her and get to the wild that way. Alright, let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I mean, okay.
Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
I don't think you can, but, you know, whatever. Proceed into the cabin. Me when I proceed into the cabin?
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Pledge yourself? I mean, I'm gonna do my best with, you know, giving her the knife and stuff. I just don't know if she's gonna take it on this time around. But based option, Voice of the Broken.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the muddy shelf, the blade sitting on the muddy shelf, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah, 100% a mirror.
But he says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right?
I'd love to disagree, but Opportunist is kind of right on that. Okay, normally I go with this first option, but we've been through this route before, so I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
Oh, I'm sure we look great. If only there was some sort of reflective surface we could examine. Absolute shame there isn't anything like that around here. You do see it, right? I don't know how to read you.
Continue, we might accidentally see ourselves, but I want to. I'm gonna be honest, I have been a little obsessed with myself, like myself as the hero, you know, the Long Quiet, ever since I did The Princess and the Dragon, because I'm hot. I'm like hot. Did you see how many wings I had and the like beak teeth? That's kind of neat. And small and miserable. I know we've got Contrarian, which means I think we're a little sneaky guy right now.
I see all sorts of things.
Uh-huh.
But do you see the mirror? It's a simple yes or no question.
It is a simple yes or no question. We look like a monster in the dragon? Yeah, we're hot. The shadow creature that the princess has to deal with every time, it's so neat.
Help me out here, will you?
Dark, scary? Yeah, but like, there's something just really compelling that's what the princess sees every time, and she still falls in love with us every single time. It's a really interesting dichotomy to me.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
I would love to preen myself. Okay, I mean, approaching the mirror probably isn't going to do anything different, so we are going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
So true.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs.
Yes,
She
sir.
doesn't have to know we have it. That's not actually a bad idea.
She'll know anyway, but whatever. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Love the descriptions in this game.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
I'm gonna be honest, the hero is about 600 times hotter in that form, so it frankly makes more sense to me that she keeps falling in love with us. It's not in spite of anything. If I recognize my tastes aren't universal. Yeah, I mean, I think it's very hot. But I think it just tells us something about what kind of freak the princess is. / affectionate. I love her. That she looks at this shadow-winged, you know, spooky figure, and she goes, "Wow, he's so handsome." And she's like, "Yeah, sometimes you're scary, but you know, this is just what you look like." Okay, ma'am. Okay. All right. I see how it is.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I don't know. She seems to like it down here.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
And she's right. I do agree. I do think that the hero is incredibly hot. Hello?
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Shut up, narrator. You don't know anything.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
My goddess, we are nasty. I guess in this one, yeah, we are kind of nasty.
Look,
we did.
I'm just throwing
know.
ideas out there.
Drink
I like to
some
think
water.
out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
What's cooking good looking? Hi, Max. Hey, hello. Welcome to the stream. It's lovely to see you. What's cooking is Gender Beast. Yes. We're gonna go see Chat's favorite princess. Is what's happening here.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Contrarian does like to hear himself talk.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
I should say, yeah, hi Max, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well today.
Fine. You're the boss.
I need you to keep it together. We are keeping it together.
Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
But look at her. Hi.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
I just think we are keeping it together is all.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
Okay, give me just a sec. Corbin going to hold your hand when I say this? She's not real? No, that's literally the point. That's literally the point, is that it's all a game. We're playing a game right now. We can do whatever we want because it's just a game and it's not real.
That's no fair. How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
Yeah. All right.
Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
My god, this is as real as it gets. Fair. Never mind, it's cool with me. We're literally not real except for the times that we all are, and she's real too. I hope this makes sense.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it.
Pink people, what can I say?
So, you really don't remember us, do you?
Oh gosh.
No, I
buns.
don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Can we keep it together? We are keeping it together.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Opportunist, okay.
Is it all behind us?
That's the question.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Interesting, you guys are really calm now. I like this energy. Is the blade still behind us? I think when you said we've dropped the pretenses, I think the blade is no longer behind us.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
No, I'm gonna talk to her.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Hot. Okay, You scared me, okay? When you started gnawing your arm off, it scared me, so I stabbed you. Things got out of hand.
Things did get out of hand, didn't they? But it's hard to let bygones be bygones when they led to murder. And you started it.
I did start it, to be fair. There should be a separate icon for hidden knife. I do actually agree with that. I think having a separate icon for a hidden knife would be pretty epic. Look at her face. She's so right. Look, I know. Things got messy last time. But... yeah, I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
No, it benefits me because Beast Girl. Let's see. At some point I'm going to leave her in the basement, and I'm going to feel so bad about that. I'm sorry about last time.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize, get us back on the right foot.
Benefits her alone, that's also fine by me. Honestly, same.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
I am such a gracious little monster.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
I guess I'll cut you out of here.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Gracious little nasty monster we are. Gracious little nasty monster that we are.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Good for her.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
Good for her.
A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
What if I simply do not stop her? Okay. I don't want to hurt you. Oh. This line doesn't feel quite right. Because she's been very cooperative so far. But I do want to give her the blade. Or let's explore a bit further and see if we can find something. I might cry. You good, Max? You good? Is it me with the princess or what? The blade is a token of our devotion. I would love to. I just want to see if we can finagle a better dialogue option for it. I get the sense that you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
Somebody ate red velvet cake and didn't invite me? Whoa, okay, that's a huge betrayal, Max. That is... Why would they do that to you? It's red velvet cake, objectively one of the best kinds of cake. Alright, here we go. Now the blade line makes sense. I could beat her up. Do it. Honestly, if someone ate velvet cake without me, I would throw hands. 100%. 3,000,000%. I am also going to give her the blade. This is broken trust.
You can't be serious.
Broken trust, we're gonna hand it over.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
Well, I vote yes, and I have 3 million votes.
As do I. I abstain?
That's fine, Hero. I've got this.
Abstain? She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
And we're going to thank her for it. This isn't a democracy. We're giving her the blade. Give her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do.
Mm-hmm.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet.
That's for you, baby girl.
She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
'Cause I'm a simp.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Hi.
What do you think happens now?
We kiss. No. Now I stare at you in awe because you are incredible. Okay, that's up to you. That's why I gave you the blade I chose last time and I regret it, so now it's your time to choose. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can be better than this. Beautiful. I want to actually saving this feels like the way to do it. I feel like someone I know, you're probably going to kill me. Okay, this dialogue option decides whether we have cheated or smitten, I believe, with the thorn. So we need to decide which voice we want. Place my life in your hands? Yeah, pretty much. If we do smitten, we have the opportunity to kiss her. And that's always fun. But cheated is also neat. You know what? It's been a hot second since we've hung out with Smitten. We're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can be better than this. I think this option leads to Smitten. It might just only be this one, but I want to try this one. I think this one and that one lead to cheated, but unless, but it's not technically flirting to do this. I just don't think I've done this option before. You know, we can always come back and kiss her another time, right? We can kiss her another time. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We can be better than this. We're gonna do this option.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
Yeah, we're getting cheated.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
That's alright. We'll hit Smitten another time.
And then she buries the blade in your heart.
She's so hot. Look at her little. Eat. She really is the angry face colon like 3 face. She's perfect. My goodness. All right, ma'am. I'll see you in the next life.
What? No, come on, that's not right.
Well, we'll do Smitten on another run.
I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
She's so hot.
I did it. I got you. You.
Yeah, she got me.
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
She's tall. Well, I mean, we are on the ground at this point.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
'Cause I'm a simp.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
We die. We're dead. We died. Chapter 3, The Thorn. I mean, isn't she tall? I don't know if she's particularly tall in this form. And sometimes she is.
You're on a path in the woods. I can't believe she actually stabbed us.
Yeah, she did. Okay, let's really quick just check our memories gallery, see what we've gotten. Make a peace offering to someone you betrayed. Okay, then a lot of this is fighting dirty. Stairs options, turn your back. Okay. All right. We'll come back for more witch later.
I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it.
Opportunist did vote against it. If I was a bird, other people would be tall. That's true, but I'm kind of also I'm a spooky shadow figure as well.
Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument.
Yeah.
Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything.
Oh!
You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
Chat, we got him. Chat, we got him. Chat. Woo! We got our guy. We got him. I'm gonna drink some water in celebration. I was so worried. Okay. All right. Well, we'll do cheated another time. I love you, Smitten, Pog, Smitten, kinda based.
Ho, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
Oh gosh, now CandyBot wants me to be drinking water. Alright, CandyBot. I don't know what smitten means, but it sounds like small kitten. Smitten means like desperately in love, kind of like in a very sort of like, wow, I'm so down bad. Kind of. Actually, yeah, no, down bad is a great way to describe smitten. Is you're just so incredibly down bad for someone is what's happening. My bird can confirm everyone is tall. I suppose that is true. Then maybe the princess is just short. I don't know. I'm also taking this little break time that CandyBot told us to just eat something real quick. I ate cake for breakfast. I need something else in my stomach if I want to not have my stomach growling at you guys all the time. So give me like 2 seconds to chew and swallow this. Okay. Alright. Hopefully I'll fix it. Sometimes you just gotta eat cake for breakfast. I don't know what to tell you.
I like journeys. Travelling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to?
This guy, Opportunist, is so silly.
Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love.
Opportunist did also try to kill me in the Princess and the Dragon, but it's fine.
She hates us.
Yeah.
Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
She did. Absolutely, 100%.
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. So maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Give it the old college try.
Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right?
Yeah, but there's too many of us for you to have any real effect on what we're doing.
It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom.
Yeah, there's 4 of us now, and narrator doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, are you now?
Yeah, shut up.
Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once.
Twice.
Twice, actually. Sure. twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
I've got some unfortunate news for you, narrator. I'm absolutely going to muck this up. Let's see. Okay, alright. This place is different. It keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading. Someone's in the know. I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
I don't like the narrator. Yeah, it's a pretty common sentiment. He's kind of a jerk. The problem is that he is correct in that thinking about her will make my task more difficult. I talked about this last time I played this game though. Where I saw someone say that the mistake the narrator made was not loving his creations. And I think that's an absolutely correct take. Lobotomy moment. Where it's so, the disdain that the narrator carries for us is so clear in all of our interactions. Maybe if he loved us, I would be more inclined to listen to him.
You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty. Except for thoughts of her.
Except for thoughts of her. We're going to free her.
Please don't.
Nope.
You can't stop all of us, you villain.
I feel this man, he's a fun voice. Not one of my top 3, but I do like him quite a bit.
Let's just see how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out just yet. Let's see what she has to say. Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy.
True.
I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top.
Uh-huh. Spittin's your favorite? He's a good pick. He's definitely a good pick for it.
Because that's worked out great so far.
It's worked out great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
Don't worry about it, opportunist. Okay, no matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through. Proceed to the cabin. I like this little crew. It's a fun set.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
Sure.
I don't know if I'd say everyone.
Yeah, opportunist is kind of wishy-washy.
You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
I don't think she is a threat to me, because I don't think she ever tries to kill me in actuality. Proceed into the cabin. Maybe I'm the narrator.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
This particular cabin might be one of my favorites. Just the vibes and the flowers everywhere and the thorns.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... Wait, isn't right? This is supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
I've got so many questions about the pristine blade. It's kind of the one thing lore-wise that I've still yet to actually really figure out. This isn't even a cabin anymore. It's really not even a cabin.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it... Let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her.
Yeah, of course.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Well, I think you'll find that many things are a bit strange around here, narrator.
If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers.
Alright, Smitten.
Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
I'm glad we all agree. How do we even get down there? The only thing I see is that mirror.
You're right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere for us to go. But there isn't a mirror.
I promise you there is a mirror.
I still don't get his angle here. Either way, I say we take a look. It feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen ourselves. For all we know, our feathers are all out of place. And that's why we haven't yet won her heart. We must put our best face forward.
I like that perspective, Smitten. It's our feathers that's the problem, not the stabbing.
Yeah, we can't go around looking disheveled. A real go-getter takes care of his appearance.
Let's do it.
So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror? I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned-out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
Not at all, no. Smitten, you're right, Smitten. Kind of got some points here. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror, and behold our handsome features.
So true, Smitten. Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
That can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough.
100% there was a mirror there. I don't know what you're talking about, narrator.
Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
And she does! Every time she does!
Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
True.
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Alright. We enter the basement.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
It's a really compelling cabin.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
It's literally a matter for after the world's been saved.
These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help. Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? We kill each other and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I want to figure a way out of here for good. I don't know what I never really chose to come here. I want to free you. I mean it. I just want to really talk. Yeah, I want to free you. I mean it. Her voice is different. Her voice is different.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Proceed down the stairs.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward.
Alright.
You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation.
Hi, Thorn.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Yeah, the pristine blade is something that I absolutely want to know more about.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
Let's see. Ooh, okay. Well, definitely, I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you. If you let me.
I want to trust you.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
I'm gonna have to do this and betray her at some point. I feel bad. Yeah, this time we're gonna be okay. I'm gonna have to come back and actually betray her at some point. I can tell. Just here. We should have her. Yeah, we've got her. Thorn Redemption is in the thicket of distrust. Strike at a thorny rose's heart. Yep. Luckily, look at how much there is of actually saving her. But
you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
The only one who yearns for freedom. I'm just trapped to. I think we need to leave together. There's nothing I can say to change her mind. Yeah, no, you're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Have you ever just left her here? I have, I believe. Right, at least I've tried to, and then the thorns didn't let me out. I've done that. I just don't have it marked in the gallery because that was pre-pristine cut. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own.
Trust my goddess? Same.
We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
And maybe it's past time for either of us to say anything. All that counts is action. Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort.
Her poor hands.
But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
It actually really kind of does. Smitten is so right about that.
Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. Feels good. Like we're special to her.
All the voices are down bad.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed.
Yeah!
Or, hear me out,
No!
we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
This guy.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
This guy.
I see that the lines have been drawn.
It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2.
It's actually me against all of you. Get lost opportunities. I know, get out of here.
You don't count.
Kind of feel like the opportunist. Why would I kill her? We've just gone on this whole trust journey. Shall not raise your hand upon our goddess. Not on this run at any rate.
And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us.
He really is clearly not one of us.
That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
He does not get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
With the knowledge that she trusted us before and still betrayed us. No, I mean, we were the ones who betrayed her then, and then, like, we trusted her and she betrayed us. Now it's my turn again, and I'm not gonna do it this time. But with the knowledge that all of the inner conversations happen in real time, imagine she hands over the blade and then we're just standing there for a while, just as this argument is going on. She's just looking at us debating. We're going to cut her free.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
This guy.
I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Opportunist is on board.
Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion.
Yeah, alright.
That's right. What he said.
Sure.
We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
Also, again, we are just standing here looking at her while all this conversation is happening. We gave the princess a second chance. I mean, but I'm in love with her is the problem. I'll give her more chances.
You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you?
Nope.
Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Love shouldn't be like poison. I mean, love shouldn't be like poison. But I think it's clear that we're both making an effort here. Sometimes you do have to be willing to trust and let people change. Like, not always. And, you know, there's caveats. You don't want to let people take advantage of you, to be sure. But, you know, just, we're both trying. Does she love you too? In this? I mean, yeah. We changed her mind about us last time. Enough that she handed over the blade at any rate.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip.
It won't slip.
You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Sure, Opportunist.
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
Describe my princess, boy.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Yeah.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Yeah, I mean, sure, let's kiss her. Let's do it.
Can we actually do that? No, you can't. Absolutely not.
Shut up, narrator. Describe me kissing the princess, boy.
You know as well as I do that we can.
I mean, if this man believes it, then we absolutely can.
And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we?
Way to ruin the moment. Mm-hmm. Goddess is not meant to be kissed. No, she wants us to kiss her. She wants it. It's always funny to me how the Opportunist is so me, and then he's like, well, but I mean, if the princess wants to, I mean, like this with Princess and the Dragon too. The moment we had a chance to be soft, he was like, well, is holding hands nice? Goddess is meant to be adored, and we adore her by kissing her.
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
Yeah, you're already dead, man.
Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss?
Describe our steamy, romantic kiss, boy.
You lean in and you kiss her.
Her eyes are so soft. Hi, ma'am.
And
Yeah.
she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now?
Me trying to write characters kissing when I write them, I'm like, and then they kissed. Thumbs up, smiley face. No, narrator, give us a better, give it, make it better. Aphrodite was also adored from afar, and look where that got her, and look where that got her.
Come on now, this is the big moment.
You can do better than that.
You can absolutely do better than that.
Ugh, fine. You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion.
Bit quiet there, narrator, but I like it. You know, the locking eyes and staring deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn to pure, unbridled passion. I'm a fan.
Are you making fun of us? And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection.
I'll take it. I mean, totally are the voices of Quimby. Yeah, no, straight up, you guys are, in a lot of ways, my voices.
Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now.
Good and based.
He's making fun of us.
He's making fun of us, but what he says is true, so that means that it's gotta actually be happening like that.
It doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm aware of my skills. But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
Me and the girlfriend damning the whole world to oblivion.
That was nice.
It was, wasn't it?
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs.
She's so pretty. I love you, Thorn. Oh, she's so pretty.
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Copying voice of the romantic aesthetic literary genre? Yeah, like the romantic period.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade.
I'm probably the voice of unsureness. Yeah, I'll take it. Being unsure can help you to consider all of the options.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Where's the hater slash Jay? I'm not a hater, just don't want to be dead. She wasn't gonna kill us. And if she did, it would have been hot, so it's fine. But no worries, Max. We're all slash J. Let's step into the thorns.
As you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
I love this expression on her. She's just so thrilled.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
And here's the problem again with the narrator. Okay, voice of the down bad. Not inaccurate. Here's the problem with it again, where the narrator never loves us. The world never loves us. The only love that we as the hero experience is from the princess. So when the narrator's saying, what did the world ever do to you to deserve this? That's not the right question, because the world didn't do anything for us. Me as an entity, as the Long Quiet was spawned into this world with a voice in my head who hates me and a princess who loves me. What am I supposed to do? It's theater romanticizing the grotesque. So true. 20 hard words. Finding beauty in ugliness. What doesn't deserve you guys together? Me and the princess, or me and Corvigay? Because I think the world absolutely deserves me and the princess. We are the we are the cycle of life and death, and all that. Me and Corvigay are kind of a powerful combination, admittedly. Decided? Mm-hmm. But yeah. No, I think just the world. What did the world ever do to you to deserve this? The world didn't do anything at all to me, which means that my only experiences that I can make decisions off of are what I have with the princess, and in this one, she loves me. She always loves me, eternally. I'm given no reason to want anything else.
Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving.
I don't know, some of the worlds where we're in a cycle of violence and despair are really hot. Can we mute the narrator? Unfortunately, we cannot.
We'll weave something new together. Something better.
Yeah.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance.
Alright, she's looking at us so soft, you guys.
We've already made our decision.
True.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Step into your freedom. The narrator's a hater, so true.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day.
Yay!
You irredeemable murderers.
Yay! Yeah, narrator's absolutely the voice of the hater.
What do we do now?
We go to the long quiet and then we fight each other.
Where's everything going?
It's gonna be okay. We'll see each other soon.
Why is it so cold?
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt,
Oh,
right?
Satan. Come on, we were happy. Yeah. But
If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
we have to reach the end of our story. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. Actually, no, for this one, it's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
There's no whimsy. Not an ounce of whimsy in that man's heart.
She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Oh gosh, Candy Pot. Right now?
Finally. We're going places.
Okay, alright, well let's... Alright. It's water and stretch break time, I guess. Probably good before going into the final battle. Alright, I've got some water right here. Yep, that's great. Love to drink some water. We're doing a little stand up. If you guys have been sitting for a while, it would be good for you guys to stand as well. Oh yeah, that's good. It is good to do a little stretch. I think I needed that. Shut up, Candy Pot. Still sending love though. On one hand, shut up, Candy Pot. On the other hand, yeah, that was probably real good for me. But yeah, alright. Let us approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. Look, we've got bird cursor! But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Nothing at all. Seems right. Seems about right. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Ayy! Bow, 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 bow. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Hi, narrator. I have so many questions for you.
Then ask them, and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me.
We're nothing of the princes. We're in the same cycle as each other. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Are you a part of me, or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then
what is?
Let's see. Versions of you. You've said that before, so I really was meeting different yous.
You were, and it was by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Let's see. The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
See. And what is my true identity?
You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Let's see. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure death is good, actually. Important, even.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
Let's see. If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small?
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore.
Is November a good time to get a Christmas tree, or should I wait? That depends. If you're going with a synthetic tree, then November is, a perfectly fine time, because a synthetic tree will last however long. If you're going for a living tree, I don't know the specifics on it, because I always do synthetic trees. But I would look up to see how long they tend to last if you're doing a real tree.
And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
Okay, but what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Okay. Okay, what if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there alone?
It wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave, and then everything would change. Everything would face oblivion.
She's about a month on getting fake because I'm lazy. I personally go with fake trees because I feel like it's better for the environment, but I guess if the question is oh, hi Tally. The question is if this is a good time, just, I don't know, culture to get a tree. I think you can do whatever you want.
And until then, the clock ticks on.
Date says I'm ready for that. I don't know. Again, I'm personally a synthetic tree fan because I just don't like the idea of killing a whole entire tree just to decorate my house for a month. Whereas the synthetic tree lasts for years and years, and then you know, we're just chilling with it. Alright. What have we got? Is there a difference between leaving this place and staying here?
There is. It's the difference between being stranded on a desert island and being stranded on a desert island with a leopard that can't die.
That is big silly. Killing trees is actually really important. I mean, in some ways, for making sure that forests are well tended to, yes, it is good to ensure that, you know, the life cycle of trees is moved through. Christmas kind of not one of those, but most trees are pretty bad. I don't know what you're saying, Max. But plastics, though, they're real messy, I found. Plastics are messy, absolutely. Again, like, to each their own. I don't think the Christmas tree industry is actually, I don't know. I haven't done any research on if the Christmas tree industry is like real bad for the environment necessarily. Let me try to translate it. Yeah, okay.
Neither option is great, especially when there's a third option where you get rid of the island and give everyone a chance to finally be happy.
I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece. My time is up.
I like tree farms though, taking wild trees is lame. Yeah, that, exactly. Pretty sure you guys don't know about ecosystems, right? And again, I will say it's good for trees to be moving through the ecosystem. You know, like trying to like things like wildfires are really important for forestry and stuff. But in general, you know, the existence of trees is good.
I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin, one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Here she comes! Hi! I'm really trying to make it work, but I just can't translate. Okay. I'll accept it as something that we can't translate.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Yeah!
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Okay, I do have to check the memories area just to see if there's something that I can go for. I don't want to go for God's Forever. I want to do that with Apotheosis. But I don't want to slay her. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. Just have to say, when there are too much trees, there are too many herbivores, which means they destroy everything. Can I say otherwise? No, absolutely overforestation is also a problem. Especially, like I said, with like in the US, there's a while there where people were just stopping all wildfires, but then that led to excessive growth, which meant that when wildfires happened, they were really big and dangerous. So it is important to keep things in balance, but what balance means for different areas is always going to be different. I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
The most important thing is with fungus, but I can't translate that. Oh yeah, like the mycelium network. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
It really do be woven into my nature.
When the echoes spun us from one into two, He gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Based?
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I think it's gonna be more complicated than that. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours.
Gotta go.
You
Oh, bye, Max.
cannot
Thanks for
use
stopping
words
by.
to grasp at things that are beyond their reach. And you cannot rationalize that which defies logic.
So true.
But violence and passion are dances
All right.
that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
All right, let's go. Hi.
A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin.
Don't forget to brush your teeth. Thanks, King.
Your compassion is what freed us both, but compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
Address this vessel statement directly. Of course I helped you. I didn't want us to hate each other.
Then help me again. We are each other's liberation.
I crush you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back. You run and you run far, and the flesh I hurl at you is answered by the empty air of a place I'd never been. Cold and lonely, but also true. I didn't know what to make of my freedom then, but I know what to make of it now.
Hi, I have the needle.
You challenged me, and by challenging me, you gave me purpose. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
I have the needle, so cool. Address this vessel statement directly. We've both become better for what we've been through, haven't we? Not all obstacles are equal. Can meaning not exist in the absence of cruelty and pain? Refuse to fight you because I rejected what you desired. Obstacles don't need to take the form of bloody fists. I do think we've both become better for what we've been through, haven't we?
We have. Look at what we are now, and see how small we were then.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Razor. Ooh, we slaying the Princess Moondroplet. Hi! Yeah, we slaying the princess.
On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
I wonder what is going here. It looks cool. Wait, have you never? By what's going here? Do you mean the final battle? Have you not seen me fight the shifting mound before?
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you humbled me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Don't fight the goddess or nothing without her. But we'll see. We'll talk about this, the two of us. Oh, like this ending of the shifting mound. Ah, yeah, the razor ending. I see. Address this vessel statement directly. Unless it wasn't worth it. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave the struggle meaning.
And even then, what we saw was not an ending. When I thought I had reached an unconquerable peak, you showed me how much further I could still climb.
A small bird lost in the ocean. We'll make it out. We'll make it.
What once was one, then was two, and then was one again. You gave me shelter when you burned mine down, and then you struck another match.
Look at... Oh, I love the Princess and the Dragon. The Princess and the Dragon is so cool. Voice of the Broken. Yeah, we've got the Voice of the Broken with us here today. I'm so hot. Sorry. Just look at this. This mess of feathers and oh my gosh, and yeah, it makes sense. Looking through the princess's view, she's always seen black with white imposed over it. We really are seeing through her eyes in all of these because we get to see through her eyes in this chapter. Oh my gosh, chat. Yeah, the board. Yeah.
I pulled you from the ruins, and then we built a life. What once was one, then was one again.
Oh, I love Princess and the Dragon.
The peace didn't last. The worm in your heart came for us.
Look at her. I love her.
It took you from me, but you took me with you. And together we both left. What once was one, then was two, and also one again.
I want to do an ending with her as my heart.
You and I are bound together. To rid yourself of me would be to leave yourself forever incomplete.
Address this Vessel's statement directly. She can leave with you now like we did then. I miss being so close to you. Just because we're bound together doesn't mean I can't be whole without you. It's terrible. I never want to be so close to anyone ever again. Never want to get pulled into you. I do miss being so close to her. Was there a little voice whispering we are nothing? True. I miss being so close to you.
Then leave with me.
I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
She loves us so much.
Your love hair drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
Hi, deconstructed damsel.
Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
Hey, a guy named Corollas. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I love her. The shifting mound, she's so pretty. Welcome to the stream. It's lovely to meet you. Address this vessel statement directly. I have no desire to hide, but the truth can be made better. If destroying you is what it takes, so be it. Ooh, no, I don't want to destroy her on this one. I don't want to hide from the truth.
Then don't.
Okay.
Leave with me. There's no need for you to fight what we are.
I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my perspective.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
I'm trying to get to her heart. Just pledge yourself as you should be. Why prolong the inevitable? Because we need balance in the world, unfortunately. As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Let's see. I don't want to slay her. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
I know the real voice of the broken is here. Yeah, we've got the voice of the broken with us always. It's pretty great. I love the voice of the broken. Let's see. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
I mean, I don't blame you. Kristen Cuz made me respect you 100 times more. Voice of the broken, kind of based.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Hey, hero! Let's see. Let's do... Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Where's everyone else?
They're still where you left them. Stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now.
All this dialogue in jail? Yeah.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Yes, please.
It's time to resume our dance.
Broken Hero, are you? I'll be like heroes right now? That's a great question.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
And here we go. At some point I am going to have to slay her without any help, and I'm going to feel really bad about that when I do. But we're doing this. We're doing this at least right now, okay?
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Yeah. I don't actually know how to feel about him being gone.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
If the offer still stands, could you describe the cabin for me? For old time's sake?
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it.
I think I did.
And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Yeah, you know what? Let's take the blade. Here needs to learn some things from narrator, man. Well, it's his first time doing this. He's trying his best.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Enter the basement. Or actually, no, I will ask. Is it just you and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
It's enter the basement. I'm not gonna kill her. No, I'm not gonna kill her, Broken. I'm not gonna kill her, I promise. And narrator's the professional. Yeah, narrator does this all the time.
Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
I mean, the narrator, for as much as he hated it, did describe our kiss really well.
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us.
Continue down the stairs.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
What's that knife for? Have you changed your mind? Are you going to kill me? What if we just talk for a bit? Maybe we can figure this out.
Let's sit with her. Hi. Let's see, I don't want to be a god.
I don't think I want that either.
Are you the same as you are out there?
I don't feel the same. I feel smaller.
I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
I don't think there's a way out, but maybe there doesn't have to be an ending. I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix the Echo's construct and make us both forget. Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
There's no ending where you just slay yourself and free the princess? Yeah, I don't think there is. Would resetting it do anything to help them? The people out there? If you continue to exist, then don't they continue to die and suffer?
If you can believe this helps them, then it will help them, right?
I don't want to forget you.
I don't want to forget you either. But unless we do this, you'll have to choose, right now, between me and everyone else.
We're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And when we do, we'll make the same choice. We'll choose to forget, and we'll reset everything. again.
If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before? So we can get multiple endings in? Because we can just pretend it never happened? Well, I mean, you can get multiple endings by just playing the game over again. That's, you know, that's traditionally how it goes. But this one implies that this cycle does sometimes run this way, where we just forget everything. I mean, lore-wise. Yeah, I mean, in some ones, like, the last time I played through, you know, I left with her. In this one, we're gonna forget everything. It's, the implication is that this does just keep happening over and over again in the wider grand scheme of things. It's just that the choices that we make each time are somewhat different.
Maybe we have done all of this before. Maybe we're supposed to do this forever.
How do you know that things won't end worse? What if when I make my way back here, I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring back the end of everything?
None of that will happen, because you'll still be you, and I'll still be me.
But how do you know that? We'd have to decide to do this every single time, forever. Eventually something's going to be different.
I know, because it doesn't matter how many times we've hurt each other. I've never stopped caring about you. And if you feel the same, then everything is going to be okay.
I'll be looking, you won't slay the goddess, I won't slay her. This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
But you won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
Is there any other way?
I think you brought that knife down here for a reason. It has to be a part of how this ends.
Okay, then let's do it. I believe in us. Agree to her plan. Say myself before you raise your hand against her. I'm not going to raise my hand against her. We're just going to forget everything.
Okay, if this is your choice, then we're doing it. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand. She raises her gentle eyes to ours, a fondness in her gaze.
Hi, princess. Oh, I love her. Just, you know, kiss my goddess, do it. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. I love you.
Everything is going to be okay. I love you too.
Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, listen. So this isn't actually a chapter 1. I know how this ending runs. The end of the world. What are you talking about? Yeah. There we go. Oh, Candybot wants me to drink some water. How do you feel should not take the best, the closest to being truly divine? Ooh, good question. It's a good game. It's a good game, a good ending. Oh, I love this game. Oh man, okay. The credits are a lot longer now because a whole bunch more people have been working on this, and I think that that's beautiful, actually. I think that's genuinely incredibly beautiful. Completely broken. This was a game, it had so few people originally. It was just a little project that they were doing, and now so many people have done so much work on it. I think it's so melancholy yet comforting. I know, I love the reset ending. I love the reset ending so much. Oh, the reset ending is maybe possibly my favorite. Like, I do love that, I do love that there's ones where you do get to escape and leave with her. Also just the idea that we just keep doing this over and over again. Didn't see Pristine Apotheosis yet. I believe I have seen Pristine Apotheosis. Yes. This is my second Pristine Cut playthrough. I'll show you when we get to the memories gallery. But yes, I have seen Pristine Apotheosis, and she's incredible. I want to go back to her. She had some real fun stuff going on there. What is it, Pristine Apotheosis? Let's see the proof go on. I'll show you guys. I'll show you. Sounds like some science turn. So Moondroplet. The version of the game that I'm currently playing is called the Pristine Cut. The creators of the game added basically a small game's worth of content. Like, as far as I can tell, 3 entirely new princesses, has revamped a lot of the princesses who were already in the game, added a whole ton of stuff, and so yeah, the Pristine Cut Apotheosis is a lot more fleshed out than the base game Apotheosis is. Oh, it's a good game. It's a good game. So let's head to main menu. Memories. See, I've gotten Apotheosis. We stopped her from breaking free on the last one. But there's so much still to do with the Apotheosis. You know, we've got a lot to do. You decide to throw the knife or not. I don't think we got the knife. I entered the Apotheosis chapter with the Contrarian. And the Contrarian was like, well, what if we make no one happy? And I said, you know, that seems so fun to me. So yeah. We will be going back to Apotheosis, and we will be doing some other routes. I also quick want to look at what we've gotten with Thorn. Oh wow, we filled out a lot of these actually on that one. Oh gosh darn it, Gosh darn it, I'm gonna have to go back for her and just try and... Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and kill her. I feel really bad about that. Okay, other things in here. Okay, the end is never the end is never the end. Okay, so we did get some new stuff on here. I have to go back to the beginning and slay her once and for all. I'm not enjoying that. Finding freedom is God's forever. I'm gonna do that on a run where we do Apotheosis, because I think it's gonna be thematically appropriate. I have to do my stranger endings as well. Yep, okay. Have to do my stranger endings. And then gosh darn, I'm gonna have to kill her maybe a couple times. I'm not looking forward to the endings where I'm gonna have to slay her. That's really, I think, gonna be quite unfortunate. I think that's the one ending where you don't bring her any vessels. Still need to figure out I thought she wasn't armed and get her to break her own chains. And then do I need to do the good ending as well. And then other than that, I want to do a run with Stranger as my heart. And I'm gonna get that saved so that I can return to it for all the Stranger endings. I am murder. Mew and I murder. But then I'm pretty sure this is Fury. I'm pretty sure this is Wraith, Moment of Clarity, Wild. Don't know who this is. This is probably the Grey, and I don't know who this is. So we have a couple new princesses to get. I want to find Fury to, because Fury got a revamp too. I'm very, very excited to get to Fury. But I think that is going to be for another day. For now, we are going to, you're predicting it right? I'm so good at this! I'm proud because I figured all that out on my own, figured out the gallery system just by looking at it. But that is where we're going to end the stream for today. Thank you everyone so much for coming around. I hope you had a good time. I quite enjoyed myself. I will be back tomorrow. I'm currently streaming Tuesday through Saturday, starting a little after 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, we're gonna be playing Slay the Princess. Moondroplet, thank you for the honk. I want to end this before we get this spooky, scary music happening. So everyone take care of yourselves, drink water, get some sleep, take your meds, treat yourselves kindly. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.